Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another player review on the second informed Luis Suarez, the 89 rated striker from Atletico de Madrid. We're going to go through the player details, his attributes, his traits, as well as some clips and the usual summary that we go through. But before we get into all of that, if I could ask you guys to please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below what your thoughts are on this card, if you've used him, and what your general thoughts are on him, his one to watch and things like that, if you've got him in your one to watch pack and things like that. Anyway, let's get into the review. Suarez here, part of this squad that I used. I just wanted to get him on full chemistry or 9 chemistry, so I stuck Rodrigo in at right wing on 7 chem and kept the rest of the team the same to make sure that he linked up. We could have used Lucas Torreira down here, of course, a perfect link to Luis Suarez, but I didn't feel like it would fit in. We could have put him at left wing, but I just figured we'll just keep it simple and put Rodrigo in there. Anyway, getting into Suarez's card, 6 foot tall, high medium work rates, right footed, 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now the 3-star skill moves we all know is a lie. Suarez deserves much better than that, but overall for a striker it's not bad. The 4-star weak foot does pick it up a little bit. The 3-star skill moves for you guys who are skillers out there is a bit of a letdown. I bought him relatively cheap, guys, 67k. He has gone down a bit, but he will remain around that level. I think 60 to 65k. 7 games played, 9 goals scored, and 3 assists. So a fairly decent return. I had a few issues with this card, mostly due to the pace of it. He struggled really without that pace to carry him through a lot of that stuff, but you know, you can't have it all in all the strikers, and there's a reason he's 67k for me, and that will be the reason why. But other than that, guys, I thought this guy was absolutely fantastic as a striker, but more importantly, I thought he was brilliant, and his better position is as a central attacking midfielder, where he can get involved in the play, link up the defensive midfielders and the attackers, or link up between all the lines in your team. So that's where I prefer to use him. Of course, he is from Uruguay, Atletico de Madrid in La Liga, so you've got some nice linkability options there, and a couple of perfect links, some strong links to other teams as well as within Atletico de Madrid. I put the catalyst on him, guys, but a hunter chem style would work as well. There's maybe no point boosting his shooting considering how elite it is, but if you wanted that little bit extra to make sure that you were getting the most out of this card, then that would be fine as well. I put the catalyst on him because as I started playing him in the number 10 more, I felt like that suited him more as well. Getting into his attributes, guys, the key ones here, acceleration 75 and agility 79, they are too low for me. Agility needs to be slightly higher, especially for a Suarez card. He's very agile on the ball, very quick on the ball, so I don't think that's warranted. I feel like that should be a bit higher. His acceleration, it is what it is. As he gets older, he will be a little bit slower, but it's a shame that he's not got a sudden burst of acceleration, which would be so handy for this card. In terms of the pros, guys, finishing, 94 finishing, sensational. Great penalties, great attack positioning. He's always in the right place for the attacks. He has good composure, good passing as well, good free kicks, good level of aggression, good level of strength. Stamina's a little on the low side again, but that is what it is. You'll have to manage that throughout the game, and especially if you're playing at the number 10, he'll be alright unless you purposely chase with your number 10 more often. Finally, getting into the player traits, we've got solid player and outside of the foot shot, so no finesse shot trait. I think that would have been nice to have as well, but unfortunately we don't have that on this card. Hopefully we will, I don't know if we'll get it on a third inform or future cards as well, but it would be nice to get that on the Suarez card as well. I feel like that would be deserved too. Now that we've gone through the basics of the card, let's get into some of the clips that I got with him. So guys, getting to some of Suarez's clips now, and we're just going to look at some of the link-up play as well as some of the goals that he scored. Again, there you can see lovely little link-up with Dennis Bergkamp, setting up a nice easy chance for him to have a go at the goal for. Again here, lovely little ball into Mbappe, and the thing is, guys, I'm not showing you things which are overly complex here, but they're little things which other players will make mistakes on, like that pass may be too heavy or it wouldn't reach Gnabry properly. Suarez's passing is really good. There was a lot of chances that I created with him, which unfortunately just didn't amount to goals. But again, you can see the weight on that pass is absolutely perfect, makes the finish super easy for Francis Coquelin there, who doesn't have great shooting. So to set the player up perfectly like that is really good feature to have on this card. And the other part, of course, guys, is his finishing. He is a fox in the box, 95 reactions coming into play there. You can see that he reacts so quickly to what happens in the box. It's really nice to have that. Again, linking up here, beautiful little ball to Bergkamp, making the right run. I didn't force him to make that run, he made that run by himself. He's making the right runs to get in behind the defence as well. Those work rates coming into play. Here though, guys, you can see, although he doesn't have that burst of speed, he does have great dribbling animations. Low agility doesn't always mean bad dribbling. He has great animations, and the rest of his dribbling stat is absolutely phenomenal. So you still can dribble quite effectively with him. I just wish that agility was a little bit higher. Again, here you can see taking Varane on there, and once you get that little bit of a gap, if you can create that little bit of a gap with this card and get a shot off, it is so pinpoint and precise, it's unreal. Again, here, I just trusted him to be onside there. I didn't think that he was, but I trusted the ball and played it, and his attack positioning was so good, he just stayed onside there. Again here, taking it past the defender, holding him off, good strength, slipping it past his foot there and just smashing it into the top corner. I had a lot of goals like that, guys, where it was just taking the defender on, facing up, and just absolutely smashing it past them into top corners here. And the final one as well, this will show you again the dribbling, slips it past the defender's foot there, slips it past his foot again there, and here a lovely left foot finish into the top corner. So guys, getting into the final Luis Suarez review, the Uruguayan player from Atletico de Madrid in La Liga, 65k on the Xbox, 68k on the Xbox, sorry, 65k on the PlayStation, 7 games played, 9 goals scored, and 3 assists. In terms of key stats here, finishing and attack positioning, his attack positioning is sensational. The way he makes the runs, the way he positions himself in between the midfield and the attack, or at the front of the attack. It doesn't matter whether you put him in the attacking midfield or the striker position, he will position himself really well. And you can see there with a couple of them, it should have been maybe called offside. It was close to being offside, but he manages to get himself on and get himself a good goal scoring opportunity, which he'll usually stick away. Acceleration and agility, the big cons for me, guys. Although his agility is low, you can still dribble with him, but if that was higher, I would be fearful against playing against this card because he's so quick and can slip past you like that. I put the Hunter on him, guys, but you could use a Catalyst on him, you could use an Artist on him, you could use all sorts of other Chemtals on him that would suit him more as an attacking midfielder, actually, which maybe is where he should be playing rather than the striker position. In terms of linkability, guys, you've got some great links. You've got perfect links for Lucas Torreira and Jose Maria Jimenez, the shapeshifters one. You've also got, of course, strong links to players like João Felix, Federico Valverde, and of course the rest of the Atletico Madrid players that will come up. None are springing to mind right now. A similar player to him, I thought, was Harry Kane. Very similar in terms of, like, maybe not size, but certainly in terms of play style and being able to play with the ball and shoot and pass well, but just not quite there in terms of pace. Maybe a bit more needed there. And again, you guys can see the key pros and cons. Pinpoint finisher, the biggest one for me. He is a really great finisher. Guys, would I recommend buying this card? Yes, I would, as a number 10 though, not as a striker. I don't think he's suited to the striker slot, and for me, if you were going to buy this card, that would be the only place you could put him, otherwise it would be a massive no. But for a centre attacking mid, you do get incredible value on this card. Hope you guys did enjoy the review, and if you did, please do smash that like, and I will see you in a bit.